Hello guys, and welcome back to Joe's Ventures. And today we're going to be taking a look at the new update for Prehistoric Kingdom, just in time for Christmas. We have got update 1.1, so really awesome. Got a couple new animals. We'll get into the contents of it. It's very desert themed, a lot of that, but we are going to watch the trailer first. Very awesome. So that's very cute. So available now. So really awesome. So we're gonna have a look at the previews up here. So let's go up here. Let me stop it. There we are. So this is the preview for the update. You got the full patch logs and all that when you look at the Steam stuff like that. But we've got here preview for update 1.1. So welcome park managers. We're pleased to announce the long-awaited 1.1 update will be launching alongside the Steam Winter Sale on December 22nd. So that's today. Well, technically it's the 23rd for me, but most people it's the 22nd. If you're yet to jump into Prehistoric Kingdom or looking for a great gift, we highly recommend taking advantage of the discount. So on this very special blog post, we'll be giving an overview of all the major content coming out in tomorrow's or slash today's update. So really awesome. So I'm going to look at the trailer, things like that. So we've got here a new map, the Jordan Desert. So home to a number of species in Prehistoric Kingdom, the desert biome provides an arid flair not yet seen in any other biome. So that's really cool, gives us something new and interesting. Coming with 24 plants and a new map set in the Jordan Desert, there's no place like home for many creatures that once inhabited scorched prehistoric landscapes. And of course you can see some of these wonderful backgrounds and plants here. So this is around like Middle East, North Africa, and this is a really beautiful map. Love seeing the sauropods and the dinosaurs in the background here. The sauropods are so aesthetic no matter where you put them. They're really beautiful. And next we've got animals as well. So update 1.1 introduces 3 brand new dinosaurs into Prehistoric Kingdom. So the 3 new dinosaurs, we've got Coelophysis, Dilophosaurus, and Scelidosaurus. So Slotosaurus, I believe you say that, are some of the oldest creatures in the game. So these are all kind of Jurassic, early Jurassic animals, especially Coelophysis is from the Jurassic, and Dilophosaurus and Scelidosaurus come from the early Jurassic. They're quite old, and these animals really add a lot more Mesozoic variety to your park, and their rating also makes them especially available during that early game. So you get a lot more dinosaurs that are around the early game, so because these guys are quite a bit like low star rating compared to some of the bigger animals in the game at the moment. So you can see here there's a Coelophysis. Here's one of the skins. Coelophysis does have a feathered skin, and then they have 2 of these ones as well. Same with Dilophosaurus. We've got this really nice purple skin with some feathers, and then we have a couple that aren't quite so feathered and some big spikes and things like that. Really gives them a lot of unique look to them. And in terms of the accuracy of that, it's very possible that a lot of these early theropods could have had feathers. That's why they put them on one Coelophysis skin and there's Dilophosaurus skin. Very possible that they could have had feathers. And the really cool thing about the Dilophosaurus as well is this has been remade to fit the more recent redescription of Dilophosaurus, so that it really changes the look from kind of a really lithe Jurassic Park type animal. They made it a lot bigger and a lot bulkier. We already knew it was already quite a big animal, like 5 or 6 meters long. But they've made it a lot bigger, a lot bulkier. They've changed the crests a lot, so it really gives us a new, interesting look at the animal and a better look of how it looked in life. And it's been incorporated rather wonderfully into our Dilophosaurus here. And same can also be said for the Scelidosaurus. So there was a lot of research into Scelidosaurus, and there was kind of, because we have some pretty good preserved remains, some changes to the head here and all that, and almost little like goat horns going on, and all the osteoderms. I love the detail. The detail is just so impeccable. You can see all the scale and the osteoderm details, and it's just really, really beautiful. It really just makes the animals feel alive. They feel like real animals, which is not even games. I'm not even talking about games. Like most Paleoite can't even achieve that, but we really got a really wonderful. These really just look like animals, and it just move and like animals, feel like real animals. It's truly incredible. So those three guys, and all species are coming with 3 alternate skins to choose from, as with most species, with Coelophysis and Dilophosaurus each having a feathered variant, as we can see there. And of course, it's a free update, so if you've already owned Prehistoric Kingdom, you can jump in and have a look at the new species for yourselves and check out the skins. And I plan to do, this is a little side, I plan to do when performance is a little better, I want to go through all the species and talk about them and things like that. I think I'll do that possibly early next year, and we'll see how it goes. I've got a couple videos and things I want to do, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Another really cool thing as well is we have behavioral animations. So as shown in the trailer, we've begun adding all sorts of little fidgets, actions, and motions to animals that to do while idling or resting. So that really, really helps bring them new life into these creatures, and we can't wait to bring these updates to even more animations to even more animals in the later updates. So we can see this wonderful one of the Brachiosaurus rearing up. So that actually is potentially possible in real life. We know we have it in Jurassic Park. But it is, since they have a kind of lowest mass, or more mass that was more forward to them, that's been talked about that they potentially couldn't have really done that. But considering that elephants can do it, and animals, a lot of the studies that look into biomechanics often leave out a lot of things like cartilage and things like that. I think it's still quite possible that they could have made movements like these. And this just gives so much character. So it tumbles, jumps up, just so much energy that they need to get rid of. It's like a dog with the zoomies. I am just in love with these cute little Dilophosaurus. How adorable little mens. I love them so much. So we've also got as well, and moving on from dinosaurs and new species, things like that, we've got some little bit of gameplay additions. So there's lots of changes to the guests. So in Update 1.1, players will now have to consider guest needs. So ensuring visitors are catered to will increase your park rating and keep them in the zoo for longer. Modules such as kiosks, toilets, and information signs can be placed throughout the park for guests to interact with and improve their welfare. Through these improvements to guest AI, our economy has also been more accurately simulated. So each visitor can spend cash while interacting with these kiosks and vending machines, putting more of an emphasis for keeping up with the demands to make a profit. And how to build your park will also be more important in this update. And with a fancy new avoidance algorithm, so all cool, guests will actively path around each other while trying to find the shortest way to their destination. So if you're not careful, you can actually cause traffic jams in high density areas. So you got to be very careful. But to help you guys out with that, so to help find what the park needs, this update also includes a new section as the management view. So that shows the guest needs around the zoo. So players will be able to switch between these 6 different views with accommodation modules coming down the line. So that's something that'll be coming later, but we already got kiosks for nutrition and bathroom shopping, entertainment, and education. So a lot of different things that you can kind of go around and try and maximize. So guests can feed themselves, they can go to the toilet, they can shop around and buy things, and trinkets, because it's theme park zoos often have guest shops, things like that. Entertainment, things that are fun. Education, so people can learn about the dinosaurs and things like that. And then you've got accommodation, of course. But really, really cool. I'm a big fan of that. One thing as well, we've got exhibit viewing. So guests will be able to view exhibits from paths and modular structures using attraction modules like the binoculars. So they're able to use those to look further into habitats. And observing animals will actively contribute to a guest's entertainment needs. So you'll look at animals. If you look at animals, you get a good need. So you can see here, along with the management views in here, so the bathroom, things like that. You've got over here with these wonderful Dilophosaurus and this wonderful enclosure. You can see the modules there, so you'll be able to, the guests will be able to look out and see and look, oh, we can see the Dilophosaurus there, and get their entertainment up. So in the future, we'll be marking the system with more advanced to better account for visual obstructions and provide more management views. So it'll probably be more developed, so allowing you to try and find better views of your dinosaurs. And I imagine dinosaur privacy or something like that could be intertwined in. So you got to kind of strike that balance that there's enough area for the guests to see the animals, but there's enough like areas to hide away for the dinosaurs that don't want to be seen, which is really really cool. And you always see the Brachiosaurus in the background. Even though that's the model, you can always see the Brachiosaurus in the background. But we've also got some new scenery as well. So coming with this pack as well, this update, we got over 100 new scenery items that are available in our brand new arid building set. So we've taken great inspiration from a number of cultures to provide unique designs that are perfect for building your prehistoric zoo. So you can see here a lot of these are like Arabic, Egyptian kind of theme as well, which is really, really awesome. And I think there's a little bit of like North African as well. So you see that here, and look at that wonderful Dilophosaurus hanging out there. So you see that's really wonderful, almost Egyptian, Arabic, those old kind of temples, like Babylonian almost. They're really, really cool. And there's lots of really cool designs, as you can see, going on there. And in addition to our selection of arid fences, which are a highly decorative collection of barriers that fit right at home in the desert biome. So one thing I think this game really has over Planet Zoo is that they really have a great variety of different pathing and also fences, because there's so many cool fence designs that zoos have, and I think it's really cool. A lot of people make their own custom fences in Planet Zoo, even though you have a proper fencing mechanic. But you can see some of the really cool designs here. You can see these really cool like rope fences, and then you have these like log fences that really interesting. Look definitely more decorative, but look really, really nice. And you have these ones here with a Coelophysis in the corner there that has this like stone path, and it's like probably 1.5 meters tall. Really, really cool. I'm a big fan. And there's also a number of non-arid themed items coming in this update, including new roof styles, roof pieces, and tropical fences. We've also added some extra mesh details to a bunch of our roof assets. So make sure to check them out when the update drops, which it has, so you guys can check that out now. But also, because it's not only this update for arid areas, now we've got the holidays, because of course it's Christmas, and kind of to really juxtapose kind of the the arid updates, we've got much more snowy stuff. We've got holiday items for Christmas. So to round out this update, we're celebrating winter festivities with these wonderful holiday items. From snow pieces to a beautifully crafted sleigh, there's quite a variety of decorations to spread festive cheer with, so it's really cool. You can also get a taste of some of these pieces below. That includes a brand new shingle roof, and we've also had a great year, and hope you guys enjoy this extra gift. So you can see some of these cute little Christmas things. You got like gingerbread Dilophosaurus and Parasaurolophus. Got that little Christmas tree, candy canes, little presents, some new roofs and things. You got a sleigh and a couple little cute little things. I imagine they do have some practical use as well, because they're lights as well and things like that. Some really cool, even though obviously it's very Christmassy, I think a lot of these do have applications outside of kind of just making Christmas themed enclosures. Still really, really fun though. Really awesome. And also, to help give it a little bit more accessibility, we have translations. So there's 6 new language options that are coming to Prehistoric Kingdom, which are French, Spanish, Portuguese, German, Russian, and simplified Chinese will be available in our settings menus. So we'll continue to update our translations based on user feedback and may actually consider additional languages in the future. So obviously, because the world doesn't all speak one language, this is really, really good for getting Prehistoric Kingdom out to many different people, and it's something that we just want to help more people enjoy them. So the language barrier is definitely not as big a thing as it was before, which is quite awesome. But thank you for reading this preview of our next update. So patch notes for 1.1 will be released on the 22nd of December alongside the update. But apart from that, we're done for the year. This is our last official blog post of 2022, as the team will break into early January, and the next dev diary will be reflecting on Prehistoric Kingdom's progress over the past year and what we'd like to go during 2023. So thank you all for an amazing year. Thank you for everyone who has played the game, and thank you everyone who has given us phenomenal feedback. We wouldn't be here without you. So until next time, the PK team. So I'm not going to go through the patch notes, because I don't usually do that, but this kind of gives you a really good general of what comes up the update. It tells you a lot more in detail what changes have been made, pretty much, and what things have been added and changed, things like that. And if you already have the game, and even I don't think you even really need to own the game. You can just go on the store page and look at that if you guys want to have a look through. There's other YouTubers that'll probably cover that, but I'm not too worried about that. I just wanted to give you the kind of highlights with the new animal animations, the new arid theme, the new dinosaurs, things like that. But yeah, really, really awesome. So I think this would be a great place to end the video. So I really, really, really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys like and subscribe. Always remember to click that little bell icon to get notified about anything. So yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys like and subscribe, and bye-bye.